Question of the day. To will or not to will? Ah, I don't think it's actually whaling. Thanks for showing up, guys. We'll start off showing a little clip first of the free to play. If I can get it to resize a little bit bigger, well, maybe we gotta start playing it first. We'll just make it big. We'll make it a little bit bigger here. So what I want to show is a different avenue of approach. There's a lot of information out there, first and foremost, but I think there's a little bit more focus on different areas of the new Forge Pass. So I think that some of the biggest problems with going, I wouldn't say completely negative, but there's a lot of negative information out there, or negative outlooks out there, and be that as it may. But yeah, I think it's important to take all information available, and we'll get into some of it, but I think it's important that everybody is able to understand, the total complete picture of everything. So this is a free to play. I'm weird. I'm strange. I get it. Completely okay with accepting that fact on every avenue of approach. So myself, I prefer to run 12-6. When it comes to farming chickens, I'm there to farm XP. If I wanted to farm silver, I would go into spider. I'm not there for silver. I'm there for XP. So I prefer 12-6. So this is where I wanted to show first. This is, of course, like I said, free to play. And as you can see, we don't have anything here highlighted. So this is what you'll normally see experience when you're farming 12-6. I did do a run for 12-3, so you can see, obviously, you'll see every aspect of what XP looks like, and the silver for that retrospect. So again, I think it's important that you understand every avenue of information when it comes to the update, and taking that information and making your own logical decision. Mad respect for everybody out there. Big shout out to Stu. Love Stu. Watch a lot of his content. Love his forwardness. And there'll be two of these, 4326, but you'll see it again. I ran two of them because I like seeing that number hang there so everybody can see it. But you got Stu that is very direct in the opposition. You got my boy MTG, which is very excited, and completely for the battle pass, and thinks that this is great. And I'll kind of generate my own opinion at the very end, but I think it's important that you utilize this information, and all the information that you can see on YouTube, Twitch, whatever social media that is out there, and you take all of this and you generate all of the information that's available and create your own opinion based upon all the information available to make your own logical decision to play your game. It's nobody else's game but your game, and play the way that you want to. And I think that is the most important thing. Don't play your game that you downloaded on your PC, on your tablet, on your phones, or whatever devices, because this is how somebody else plays. There's so many videos out there on how to gear this champion, and you'll hear, so many different opinions on you have to use this type of gear. And there's you'll hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I put it in that set and it didn't work." Well, did you have this substat? Did you use this? Did you have flat stats? So it's not always about doing exactly like so and so. So it's all about having, all of the information available to you. And as long as you have all of the information, generate your own opinion. So as we saw there, you got the XP, you got the silver. Now we'll start here. This is the main account. We'll run 12-3 first, even though, whatever. So the champion level doesn't matter. I like farming with Mashal, but that's because I've started not to do brutal. But again, we'll use that because that's what we did with the free to play, because I can't do anything else. But we'll use this for examples here. So we'll just do a quick run here. Won't be as quick as some others. You see, we're already over 10 seconds, so no judgment. I do have faster champions, but getting the job done is the most important. So you see, we have two things highlighted here. All right, like I said, to whale or not to whale. We got both of these things highlighted. All right, 12-3. You see 99.50, 14K silver. Who cares about this? 5,500. Okay, so then we go to what I prefer and what we started off with the other video. And this is my preference. This is what I prefer to run because, again, my mentality is that I'm not in campaign because I am trying to maximize my silver. Again, all of it makes sense. You have a little bit of XP difference between why not maximize your silver. Completely understand. I completely understand that retrospect. However, my mentality is that I am here to get my chickens up. I am here to train, so I am here for XP. If I am going for silver, I'm going to spider, period, point blank. And this is why. Because if you are in the point where you are getting your boost up, and I only had this is getting ready to expire and fall off because I only started it because of the last big champion training event for it was actually Mashal for my event, but the Mountain King event is what I'll actually call it for this video. But having the two together, and maybe it's just a really good idea to have this for events. Maybe it's something that folks will consider, for the long run, because of how dramatic the difference is in XP and for silver. You got to look at the totality of the information. I mean, this is beautiful. This is sexy. I mean, there's a huge dramatic difference between all of this. I mean, 10K XP for 8 energy? That's ridiculous. Now again, I can't tell you what this is on the free to play. And now that I'm gonna do this, watch me stink and fail. But at least if I fail, if I get 3%, at least you'll know what it is, what the experience is when you fail. But even going into Nightmare, and again, I prefer to do this with Mashald because if I run my other two, and it's quite a bit slower. But again, most of the time when I'm going for champion training, I don't really care about the time. Typically, I'm setting this up and I'm kind of walking away and doing some other things anyway. So it's all about being a little bit more efficient. I'm running higher level champions anyways, but you got to think about what's a little bit more efficient. So this is actually the first time that I'm gonna be running Nightmares. So I don't know what the silver output is gonna look like. I don't know what the XP is actually gonna be either. So this is gonna be new information for all of us because I've yet to run it. So I'm kind of interested as well. So we're not gonna get that fail. I might run it a couple more times. Holy moly, 22k, almost 22.5k experience, 26k silver. And this is what I like to run. I do 12-6 on both Brutal and Nightmare. Let's see if we can get a fail. I don't know. So this is my first Maneater. I pulled him the other day, so I'm trying to level him up. We might if we don't fail this, well, I might have to pull a couple of these OP champions out and put some actual chickens in here, because I do fail every once in a while. But we might get a failure in here if we get one of these fears to not proc. But Mashald is kind of important in here. Ah, there we go. Ah, she didn't hit him too hard there. Most of the time she might get one of those sleeps to hit. Yeah, they're almost too leveled up now. None of them are geared. Well, Mashald is geared, but I'm kind of interested in what it would look like with a failure even. She's hardly. I think I got Mashald a little too nice. All right, let's edit the team real quick. If you guys are watching, then you ain't got too much better to do if you chilling with me right now. Let's just put some randos in. Let's just do straight up chicks. Straight up chickens. Let's see how far the XP can get with a failure. If we can get a fail. We should, with just the randomness of me talking about it. If we don't, we'll just move on. I don't want the video to go too long. We're already almost at 15. But yeah, it's all about generating your own opinion with the information available. Because that's the most logical thing to do. Now I don't have the seasoning in Raid that a lot of others do, such as Stu. I haven't been here for the entirety of the 3 years. Again, we'll move on. We got 11. We went all the way to 11 with that experience. So that's pretty nice up in Nightmare. So yeah. So again, there's a little bit more to it. a little bit more to it than just some of the other things that that have been released in the content creators information. However, I did want to hit on that as well. So, on the free to play, on my free to play, I'm actually excited and I'm happy this for the simple fact that this was released. Why? Because all of this up here is free. It's absolutely free. That's it. I hope you weren't expecting me to say anything else. There's nothing else. It's free. It's absolutely free. You're just doing stuff, right? You don't even have to focus on it. You don't. I mean, so this is my main account, but I do focus on my dailies. I do focus on my weeklies. I get them done because that's the type of player that I am. I get them done every single day. My advanced and my dailies, I get them done every single day because that's the type of player that I am. But even if that's not the type of player that you are, as you play the game, you're gonna get this stuff done. Are you gonna completely complete it depending on the player that you are? Maybe, maybe not. But you are going to get these free rewards depending on the type of player that you are. And guess what? Free is for me. It's the best saying in the world. Free is for me. So, even if you're not buying the battle pass, you're getting something for free. So there should be absolutely no room for complaints whatsoever. Could they have added some additional OP, wonderful, fantastic, give you everything in the world? Sure. I don't know of anything else in life that's been given to very many people. Yeah, sure, there have been for some people in the world, but it definitely wasn't me. But again, there's free stuff in here. Like, I use 4-star glyphs all the time. I use 2-star glyphs all the time. I use 1-star glyphs all the time for my dailies, for my advanced, whichever one that they're in. I think they're in advanced. I can't remember. But I use 1-star glyphs for doing clan boss teams. Sometimes you're short that one speed. You're off by one speed, so you use a 1-star glyph. So again, this is free stuff just by playing the game. So to me, at the very bare minimum, I think it's good for everybody to get something where you're getting things for free. Simple and plain. Yes, could there be more? There can always be more. But I'll leave you with this. The game, yes, is a game, and it should be enjoyable. However, the total ending of it all is the game is still a business for Raid. It's a business. The point of a business is to make money. If you don't understand that yet at this point, they are doing things to make money. It's simple and plain. Yes, should they do things to reward us and entice us to play longer? Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. But I don't know. I mean, we should do it some more, but things have hit our envelope, but people are not sending enough videos of, look at this awesome stuff that we just got for free. The downtime rewards that we got, like, we're not doing enough videos about the free stuff that we're getting, and I think it's not fair. Nobody's forcing anybody to purchase anything. It's your decision whether or not to come out the wallet. So I think people need to calm down a little bit on the complaints. Um, but be the type of person that you are. Play the game the way that you want to play the game, how you want to play the game, and we'll leave it at that. I appreciate anybody coming through. Much love to everybody out there. And until the next time, peace.